mean, it's something, but it's not. Oh, it's not even close to what we want. It's something. It's something. Yeah, it's something. All right, did we start the? Okay. All right, let me call to order the special call Public Facilities Authority meeting, and I will entertain a motion to adopt the agenda before you. I have a motion to adopt the agenda and a second by Mr. Carter. All in favor? All right, so we have adopted the agenda. We'll move into tab B, governing body. Item 1 is an adopt a resolution authorizing the issuance of the authority's revenue bonds and the execution of related documents. I'll turn it over to Jennifer Hallman. Is it going to be you, Jennifer? And then you can introduce as necessary.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, we're here today to ask for the adoption of a resolution asking for the issuance of the authority's revenue bonds for the refinancing of the current bonds that we have and execute all related documents. Today we have the bond counsel as well as our financial advisor here. Bill, if you want to come up and talk a little bit about it, and then if you want to introduce Roger.
Sure. It's good to see you again. Thank you for meeting. I'm Bill Johnston with Stevens. And
If you'll adjust that mic just a little bit.
I'm Bill Johnston with Stevens, and I am serving in the capacity as placement agent for the city. Have Roger Murray and Tommy Rashford with Murray Barnes Finister. They have been a great help as bond counsel on this transaction, and I appreciate all the work that they have done so far. Thank you. And it's good to introduce them to you because they often work behind the scenes. Let me go over the pricing that we have received on your bonds. Before you is a presentation that I've gone over with the mayor, but I have not gone over it with the remainder of this board, of the city council and the board. But let's go through this. Go over to page 4 if possible. On your instruction, we, after our last meeting, we moved as quickly as possible to get your bond issue priced. We were fortunate to be able to do that the next week. We've been trying to outrun a rise in interest rates. We anticipated, and we've been knowing this in the market, that today the Federal Reserve would raise interest rates 50 basis points or half a point. Well, they did just that. It's anticipated that they could raise another 50 basis points next month and throughout the summer, month by month. So we were able to fortunately outrun those rate increases. And so let's talk about the impact of the pricing on your existing issue. Before you, combine the two issues that we have done. New bonds are being issued in an amount of $31,880,000. That will pay off your old 2015 issue. I have details of that issue in the back. If you have any questions about it, we can go over that. That will pay, the new bonds will pay off the old bonds totaling $31,484,000. We have cost of issuance, which that's a little bit more than what we have. We've budgeted that. It's going to be a little bit less than that, and the remainder will be refunded to the city. We'll pay off the old bonds September 1st, 2024 with an escrow that we are putting the monies from this bond issue into. The net present value savings over the life of the issue is $1,854,000. The total cash flow savings, that's the number you're most interested in. How much do we save over the remaining life of the issue? Is $2,774,983.14. And as I said, there's going to be some money left over in the cost of issuance, which you get back. So there's going to be a little bit higher than that. All in all, I'm very pleased with the fact that we were able to get this priced as quickly as we did and get things moving as quickly as we did, because interest rates, as I have reported to you, have moved very, very quickly, and they're going to continue to go up. I mean, we could have the savings slip away if they haven't already pretty quickly. So we were able to capture that. And so that's the, in a nutshell, the transaction. Roger, you want to march them through what we're doing? Are there any questions? I'll be happy to go into any level of detail.
When you say capture, you mean you've locked in the
Yes,
rates?
sir. That's exactly what I mean. We
Okay.
have locked those rates in, yes.
Good afternoon. As Bill indicated, I'm Roger Murray, Murray Barnes Finister. We've acted as the bond counsel on the transaction. And we drafted the resolution that you have before you today that authorizes the issuance of the bonds and the execution of the related documents with David, and he's reviewed that and signed off on forms of the resolution and all the various documents. So if you don't have any questions, then I would ask that you entertain a motion to adopt the resolution as presented.
Wow. Does anybody have any questions?
No.
Compared
All
to,
right, Ms. McCoy?
compared to the 2015 bonds, are we keeping the same maturity date as
Yes.
those, or is it extending? That's what I thought, I just
Yep.
wanted to confirm. And so the maturity date's like 2039? Okay.
The next page, page 5, shows
Tom
you,
has a,
Well, hold on, just let's,
Tom has.
could you come up, though, so we could hear it? I'll let you talk.
Don't go away.
We're keeping the same maturity date, but not the same schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a $500,000 jump in 2029 in the old schedule. So we changed the schedule to pay more earlier and less later, so that we have a smooth payment,
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah, you've levelized your debt service
So
rather than have a huge increase 5 years from now.
The term's the same, but we're gonna pay $100 and some thousand more. You can see in the savings column behind you, we're gonna pay $100 and something more for a while, but then we're gonna save 300 and something for the rest, you know. So we don't have that big jump again, like we had in 2020.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? All right, if there are no questions, I will entertain a motion.
Okay, I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution authorizing the issuance of the authority's revenue bonds and the execution of the related documents.
All right, I have a motion to adopt the resolution authorizing the issuance of the authority's revenue bonds and the execution of the related documents. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a second from Ms. McPherson. Is there any discussion? All in favor? All right, that is unanimous. All right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
They didn't want to go home, I guess.
We're not going anywhere.
I have a motion to adjourn from Mr. Carter and a second from Ms. Marchman. All in favor? All right, we will be adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. We will move on to special called city council meeting.
Yeah, that's it. After the city closes this meeting, we'll get the documents executed. So we'll need the chair and the secretary of the authority and the mayor and
Do we need a recess between these meetings? All right. So we will actually be in recess between these meetings. Somebody want to go turn the system off?
How long will it take? Less time than that, because it's the same materials, just a different motion, because you're not, the city,